Hey Code and Wire Explorers, welcome to another exciting tutorial with NodeMCU. In this short tutorial, I'll show you how you can use your ESP8266 device as a Wi-Fi access point and as well as simple server. So let's understand the code little bit. Here I have included the Wi-Fi library, that is ESP8266 Wi-Fi.h, and here declared two variables, apSsid, that is access point ssid, and the apPassword, that is access point password, and this will be used to create our access point name, that is ssid, and its password. And in this setup we have started our serial communication, and then here we are just printing some message like access point is being started, please wait, and then we are starting our access point with this command like wifi.softAP. If you hover over those things, I mean those function, you will able to see the what it is a method, and if you right click on top of that and go to definition, it will basically go to that library and show you the definition of that particular method. Okay, whatever, let's get back to it. And we are printing some message and the IP address that is being assigned to this access point as well. So let's try to upload it, and let's see. If I show you my mobile device, this is basically the ESP8266, and it started to upload. Let me clear this message and reset my ESP8266 again. And it is, we missed some message at the beginning. Maybe we have to use little bit more delay. Whatever, we can see like access point is started now, and the IP address is 192.168.4.1. and if we go to our mobile device and search for available network, we can see this network is available. Let's try to connect with it. Actually I previously connected with it, that's why I don't ask for password. Let me forget this network and try to re-enter. So just like normal access point, it is asking for password. Password was ESP8266 and hash. This is connecting to this network now, and we can see it is successfully connected to this network, and the IP address that is assigned to this mobile device is 192.168.4.2. couple of other information like gateway, subnet mask, DNS server, IP, transmit link speed and receive link speed, and the IPv6 address as well. So one thing you might have noticed, like it's showing cannot provide internet, and we try to go and search for anything, let's say UTC, it is showing mobile data is off and not able to connect with the. So you might be thinking like maybe our ESP device is not connected to any network, that's why not able to provide internet. Let's try that out as well. Let's uncomment this portion. Basically here we have declared the SSID and the password of my home network, and here is the code for connecting to that network. So let's upload it. Started to upload now. So it is uploaded now. Now check for the serial monitor. Let me reset the device once, and it is saying connecting to Wi-Fi, please wait, and now it is connected to Wi-Fi, and one IP is assigned to this ESP8266, that is 192.168.29 and 146, and the IP address of the access point that is being created, that is the softAP, is 192.168.4.1. So now go to our mobile device and check whether now it able to provide network or not. Now it is still connected to network, but still showing cannot provide internet. Let me forget it and try to reconnect with it. So it is connected successfully, still not able to provide any internet. So if we go and check, it has proper DNS server, it assigned to, it assigned valid IP address as well, but why it is not able to provide any internet? One of the limiting factor is like it is not a NAT router. What is NAT? NAT stand for network address translation. This is basically translate our home network to the public network, and that connects to the internet. With the softAP, it only creates a local network around itself, and it's not able to connect to the network. There are a couple of workarounds you can find to solve this issue. You can try that out. You can go to this ESU Wi-Fi repeater GitHub link. Here you can find some firmware that you can use to make this as a Wi-Fi repeater, but because NAT sometimes comes with very complex algorithms, it is not possible for this very limited computing resources. And one of the other limiting factor is like this is softAP. This on ESP8266 has only one Wi-Fi interface, and it has to act both as a Wi-Fi client as a access point simultaneously. So it is hard for this little device. You're still able to achieve that with some workarounds, but it will not be useful in practical scenarios. So other few things, let me comment these things again. What you can do with this Wi-Fi access point is like you can set up your web server, and you can publish data to that web server. For that we have to include this library, that is ESP8266 webserver.h, and couple of more things. Here we are starting the ESP8266 web server object at the port 80, and this is the function to handle the route. If we get request for the root folder, I'll explain a bit later. And so here we are defining how to handle a route on receiving get request for the root folder. This is basically showing the root folder. It will call the handle root function, and that is defined here. That will send this message, hello from ESP8266 server. This 200 is basically HTTP code, that means OK, and this is showing the type of message we are sending. This is hello from the ESP8266 server. And then here we are starting our server with server.begin and printing some message that server has started, and inside this loop we have used like server.handle client, and this will continuously scan for incoming HTTP request and will handle through this server.on method, and this will essentially call this handle root function, and that will send this response to wherever we are calling from. Maybe we may call it from the web browser, or we can use tool like CURL or Postman to test it. So let's upload this code, and this time I will connect to the network from this computer. If I open serial monitor, let me reset the ESP8266, and it is showing access point is started and HTTP service is also started. And now let me connect this computer to that network. If I show, it is like connected to this network ESP8266. Now let's go to web browser and enter that IP 192.168.4.1. If we just enter this, sorry, okay, it again connected to my home network. Let me connect back. Yeah, now we connected to the ESP8266 AP, and now as you can see, it is showing the message here. Okay, so you can test the same thing with the Postman if you have it. So if I send this same request, this is basically get request, so it will show in your body is like same thing, hello from the ESP8266 server. You can open CMD and use help if you need help, and we can type and it is returning the response, hello from the ESP8266 server. So you can configure for handling other requests like post, put and other thing with different functions, and you can do cool stuff with that. You can publish your sensor data to this server and can use a little bit of HTML to make it more presentable, and many more things you can do it with this ESP8266 server. So if you want to basically by default the address is 192.168.4.1. if you want to configure that access point, then you have to add some additional code. Let me uncomment and show you. This is IP address type, and we are defining the local IP. Mind that this IP is separated with comma, not dot. So we define local IP and the gateway and the subnet, and then we'll set this configuration to this access point. Now let me upload this. Initially we can see it like IP address was 192.168.4.1, and after setting this configuration, that IP became 192.168.1. we can use any IP address from the valid IP range. And now if you want to test it, we have to go to that IP, not 4.1, rather 1.1, and we have to first make sure we are connected to this network ESP8266 AP, and with now you can see it is giving the response hello from ESP8266 server. We can test the same thing from here as well. Hello from the ESP8266 server. So as I mentioned, we can create cool project with this server thing. We can connect to DHT11 sensor and it will gather the temperature and humidity data, and we can display those information live to this server. We can publish to that, and we can do much more thing. Stay tuned for the upcoming tutorials, and if this video has really helped you, please hit like, share and subscribe. In the upcoming tutorial we will learn more about this server and different method and much more. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.